if you're going to make a patient binder like I did, the first thing I would recommend, buy a decent industrial grade 3-hole punch. Just trust me on this, they're going to give you a lot of handouts. I'm going to give you a lot of handouts. You want something like this. If you can't afford it, a regular single-handed 3-hole punch is okay. Doesn't matter. The next thing that you need, pen, highlighter. Goes without saying, everybody wants something done in pen. If you need a pen and a pencil, go for it, but you might want a highlighter. Another thing is you are going to need at least some sort of writing tablet. This would be handy for you to keep on the go in your purse to make notes, observations, questions for the doctor, the nurse, the therapist. If your loved one starts all of a sudden acting erratically, you can take note of that really quickly, stick it back in your purse or in your pocket, wherever you keep it. Writing tablet, that would go in the patient binder. Steno book is the same thing as a writing tablet, except it has a line divided in between the two. Honestly, that's how I try to keep my days straight, so whatever works for you. Patient dividers, right now I'm just using these. They're not very good patient dividers, but they serve their purpose. Idealistically, you want something like what they gave us in the NAMI Family to Family class. You can see that you have covers in the front, pockets in the back, and patient dividers that are much better than little yellow things that I had to use. Idealistically, if you want to go all out, I would definitely get different colored highlighters because it'll come in handy. Sometimes you'll need markers, different colors, red marker, black marker. Another thing that comes in handy, always comes in handy no matter what, sticky notes. You have small sticky notes, longer sticky notes. Whatever works for you, both, none, either. It's up to you, it's your binder. I also recommend that you get a folder. Ideally, you want to get a folder like this that has 3-hole prongs in it. This is so if you go to the doctor, you go to the therapist, you go to whatever, you have your information that they ask for at every single appointment, especially the insurance information. That gets mind-numbing. Current medications in pharmacy. We usually don't memorize that. It's on you. It's in a little folder. You don't have to take an entire binder with some of your medications listed. And then in every binder I just give out a blank sheet, which is lines. That's for whatever you need. Hospitalizations, especially evaluations. After you go to the doctor, after you go to the therapist, evaluate them. Did you like them? Did you not like them? Did they have a good bedside manner? This and that. Questions. They answer questions. Whatever sort of notes you need to take, it's there. It's in a folder. And you don't have to take an entire binder with you. If you can't do that, if it's expensive, just get a regular normal folder and put whatever you need in here. Here's a very good example of why you want to get a 3-hole punch binder that's really good, because these are a bunch of handouts that I need to hole punch and stick into whatever binder it is that I need. Another thing is flash drives. If you are storing sensitive patient data and information, you might want to store it on a flash drive. Don't necessarily leave it on your computer if you fill it out. Don't just leave it stuck in your computer. Keep it somewhere safe. I would not want to be able to call up my parents' doctor and be like, hey, can you give me the last information on their STD test? Or, keep that information private. It's private for a reason. The only reason I invested in adhesive putty, better known as sticky tack, is because I got a great idea from something like this. You open it up, and it has a legal pad, and I figured out they just shoved the legal pad in here, and I shoved another one in here. If you want to find something like this, great. It's got some place for the pen, good. Clipboard, maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't. Legal pad, maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't. But for me, what I use the sticky pad for is at the end of my patient binder, where things are flying out, I've got a tablet where you put notes, observations, questions, comments, and I stick it there, I adhere it with sticky tack so it doesn't go anywhere. It's always stuck here. Basic office supplies. You might need clips, you might need paper clips, you might need staple removers. You might need, you never know what you need. You might need a stapler, you might not. Most important we have, well, not most important. This is a tape recorder. Documents. Documents your loved one's behaviors. Surreptitiously if you have to. If you are trying to get Social Security, you want evidence. You want to show that they are being out of control. Holding a cell phone up into their face is not going to help matters. It's going to escalate the situation. It's going to aggravate them. If you have this on, you can at least hear what the person is screaming at you. Use that evidence in any sort of case that you might need. And it's not a tactic that I prefer, but if you need it, you have it. You can just quickly turn it on, hide it somewhere. You are being recorded, but you don't have a cell phone up in their face. That really, really aggravates somebody like me, I know. Most people I know, they don't like to have cell phones shoved in their face. Finally, extra reading, The Male Brain by Louann Brazendine. She's a doctor, she's a neuropsychiatrist, she's a psychiatrist, she's a neurologist, she's an endocrinologist. She knows a lot, and she also has the female brain. Good reading, not just for psych, but for lifespan. It integrates psychology, neurology, all those good things. And finally, My Kid Is Not Crazy. Not necessarily the best title, but it shows that there are specific reasons why there's something going on biologically, neurologically, that is making somebody present with behaviors. And a lot of parents could probably relate to it. Insurance struggles, financial struggles, this, that, and the other. So it's always a good idea to watch this. If you want me to lend it to you, you know how to get a hold of me. And I hope I'm not missing anything. That's all I got for you. Thank you.